Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome all to New York Sofalites. Thank you for being patient with us last week. It was a holiday. We had some family stuff going on, so we did not record. But hopefully this week we will make up for it. We're going to be talking about some scandals that are real and fictional. There's a lot going on in the world, and we're here to talk about it. So, I'm sure many people might have heard already about this Pantone type scandal. It's not Pantone, but it's a brand.
The colors scandal or the cake
No,
scandal?
Kiara. Oh, you mean the color that's white?
The color that's white. First of all, this is a scandal, and maybe we should just start here.
Okay, we could start with Pantone. Okay.
Pantone.
Oh my God.
I thought you were like, yeah.
Oh, you're right. No, I was trying to say the cake, but
Panettone.
Panettone.
Honestly, it's more confusing than it needs to be.
Yeah.
The names of these two things.
Yes.
But the Pantone color, you're right.
Yeah.
It is in fact just white. And can 2025 be more on the nose? First men are so back, and now the color of 2025 is white. What are we doing?
No, it's not even that. It's for 2026. It's for the future.
Yeah.
The future is white.
What is happening, guys? Guys, what's
The
happening?
future. Yeah.
Well, what was it called? Like Clean Dove or something like that?
I thought it was like Cloud Dancer or
Cloud
something.
Dancer.
Cloud
Clean
It
Dove.
sounds
That's
like
hilarious.
a My Little Pony.
It sounded
what
like,
it sounds like.
Dances with Wolves to me when I saw it, which I've still never seen that movie. But
I'm just going to call it Clean Dove because that's hilarious.
Clean Dove is way better than Cloud Dancer, which is the name of a unicorn that my daughter likes to play with.
Cloud Dancer. Here, let me Google it. Pantone. And by the way, whenever I see Pantone written, I never say that out loud, very rarely.
Yeah.
I always say it like Panettone in my head, and I know that's
I think
wrong.
I do too, but I just say it like that.
The cake or the...
Like the cake. Yeah.
The cake, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like Pantone, Panettone.
Yeah, it's all the same, and they're both delivering us scandal this week, so...
This article is way too long.
I just don't know why...
It's a precise shade of white with equal balance of cool and warm undertones.
So it's a neutral.
And what is the name?
So it's a neutral
Cloud
white.
Dancer. It is Cloud Dancer.
Yeah, it's Cloud Dancer. Yeah.
Yes, you may remember Cloud Dancer from their role on the Rainbow Bright TV show.
Oh my God.
I just don't understand.
I used to love that show.
Really?
And then this CNN article that I'm looking at, has an image of Diana Ross at the Met Gala this year. And they're like, yeah, it's basically like that.
It's white, but it's for everyone.
It's literally a neutral white.
But it's diverse because of Diana Ross.
Yes,
right,
they're making sure that we know.
Immediately saying we're in a recession, so everyone wants to go back to the good old days and become more conservative, and therefore it's a little bit racist. And they're like, no, it's not, because Diana Ross wore a wedding dress to the Met Gala.
So are we to assume that CNN has co-signed the Pantone color Cloud Dancer for 2026? They're just we're all in. You can't fight big Pantone.
Sounds like it.
So what Pantone says, it's a neutral whose aerated presence acts as a whisper of calm and peace in a noisy world. So it's supposed to be about calm and relaxation.
So it's like the beige of being white.
Yes. Renewal, vision, serenity, and creative release. But that's not what... I don't know. I think Pantone got a little too far up its own ass this year with, what...
I agree.
Yeah.
This is the least exciting color I've ever seen.
Yeah. And I think all
previous years I'm like, oh, yes,
last year wasn't it like a cranberry kind of
and
color?
It was nice.
And it was
nice.
No,
I think last year was actually brown, but then
and then brown had a major moment all year.
I'm pretty sure it was brown. And then the year before it was maybe the cranberry, but a magenta.
You're right. Last year was Mocha Mousse.
Mocha Mousse, that's way better. than Cloud Dancer.
That's like way more creative and whimsical. That's chocolate. That's truly renewal. It's like chocolate.
I know.
Yes, everybody loves chocolate. People.
Yes.
I just, oh God.
The year before 24 was Peach Fuzz. I remember liking that one.
Peach Fuzz, that's fun.
Yeah.
And then Viva Magenta, and then a Periwinkle and yellows. They're all like happy, like evocative colors. And now we got white. Yeah.
I usually find them quite inspiring. Like even if they're not like my personal favorite color, I'm like, oh, this I get this is exciting in whatever way, but this one is not.
All right. Yeah. Well, we need to keep an eye on where the colors actually go. I get there might have been some like loftier whites going on this year. I understand, but like I don't know. Speaking of whites, though, speaking of blonde whites,
speaking of the whites,
Kiara,
that's what we're doing in 2026. A year of white.
Speaking of whites who will take your money and not put it where they're supposed to, apparently. Kiara Ferragni. I
should have asked for someone to pronounce it for me.
I know you have Italian links. Ferragni.
Sure.
Should we Google this?
If you want
if you Google it and you hit the like thing, it'll say it. But I don't know how accurate that is. I should have gotten a voice note from my Italian connections, but
yeah, that's okay.
I did speak to them about this, and they had a lot to say.
Oh, interesting. Okay, what did they say?
I was like, are you guys aware of this? Like, what is happening? And they said it toppled her entire empire. This panettone scandal has toppled
the cake scandal.
This woman's entire empire.
Yes, she is an Italian influencer queen. Yes.
Yeah.
So to catch people up.
I read she's like the Kim Kardashian of Italy. Do you think that's like a fair?
I think that's
assessment.
A good comp.
Okay.
I mean, she's not like a billionaire. But
yeah.
I don't think Italians are billionaires, but
few influencers still are probably, right?
Yeah, and she was one of the first. So if anyone was going to be one, it would be her probably. But
no, so to catch everybody up, because I was completely unaware of, like, I had forgotten about this woman and I was not aware of the cake scandal until Gretchen flagged it.
Thanks, Gretchen.
Like, have you guys heard of the cake scandal?
We were like, my God.
My algorithm is so weird. I just get like the weirdest shit. It's like, here's some fashion news. Here's some things
here's cake.
Enjoy. Yeah, literally.
No, that sounds right to me. That's what I want in my algorithm.
Just cake
clothes
and fashion
and
news.
Cake.
Yeah.
Clothes and cake, yeah. And vintage jewelry, too.
Mm-hmm.
I like those. Yeah.
But yeah, so she is this Italian influencer, and she was like kind of like a pre-influencer. So for the Gen Zs listening, before there were influencers, there were bloggers, and she was one of those, kind of like on par with, I feel like, the Skinny Confidential or something like that, where like there are these women who just like had a lot of time and they would write these blogs, and she was writing in English and Italian, and that kind of like gave her a bump. And then she became this like mega influencer. Her influencer fee is outrageous. Really? And she is tied in with this like quote unquote like charitable organization where they're basically doing a bake sale for a hospital. They're like, if you buy these panettone Christmas cakes, part of the proceeds will go to charity. And as it turned out, part of the proceeds was not going to charity.
And they were marked up at, I think, 3 times the price of what they normally were. I think they normally go for like €3,
kind of reasonable.
And they were going for 9 or something like that. Like it was a 3 and 9 comparison, which to me doesn't sound crazy, but still, like if the unbranded one is like $3,
and then say her name again, Chiara Ferragni.
It's a GNI that I have problems with. Like Yonki.
Like gnocchi. So Ferragni.
I'm not even gonna try. But yeah,
I lived in Italy for 4 months, but here I am. So I don't know. Yeah.
So
Anyways.
essentially, they were like, we are going to do like a co-branding of these Christmas cakes. We're going to sell the Christmas cakes, and the proceeds, part of the proceeds, €6 of the proceeds each will go to this hospital. Mm-hmm. And then, as it turns out, the hospital was not given the proceeds, and this has literally ruined this woman's life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think she was paid $1 million for it, right? So
yes, her fee, well, €1 million, which is a lot of
or
money.
€1 million. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, sorry, Gretchen, I didn't mean to.
No, here's my question. I mean, like, do you think it came from do you think she's actually the one who does that money, though? Like, I don't think she's getting the proceeds directly. Like, someone else is doing that, right?
This is absolutely, well, so this is also very Italian in that this is not her fault. Like, she is not collecting the panettone money and then dispersing it anywhere. She is an independent contractor, and potentially her attorneys kind of like maybe did her dirty. Like, if she had hired a Laura Grant, perhaps things would have gone differently. Somebody would have looked at this contract and said, like,
I would say Liberty, whatever her last name is. I would say you have to hire them.
I watched like 6 episodes of that show last night, and they said her last name, and I was like, that doesn't kind of sound right. I wanted her last name to be Bell, so that her name would be Liberty Bell.
I want it to be London, so it's like Liberty London. Like,
those are both really good names. I have no idea what her last name is. Anyway, Ryan Murphy, call us.
So he doesn't. So she did not have great lawyers. Was the point, right?
Well, I get
I would think that's what it comes down to, because someone must have been reading or purportedly reading these contracts, or the contract or whatever, and even if she's not the one like Venmoing the children's hospital, like they should have flagged this as like, oh, like this isn't what's actually happening, and like present it differently, or like, hey, cake company, you need to like give the children's hospital like the money that you're promising, or whatever.
Yeah, like this should not be complicated. Like, high school bands do this all the time.
People on Instagram do this. They say
Cub Scouts, Girl Scout cookies, like
like, and obviously like there's a lot of room for fraud here, but like this seems like, I just don't understand why like this woman is on the hook for like.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah.
People are very upset with her. This ruined her marriage, allegedly. Although,
oh God,
apparently she was married to a very famous white Italian rapper. And
apparently Fendez or Ferdez or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I guess they like kind of didn't like each other anyway, so maybe this was just like a really good excuse for him to divorce her.
Well, why
I guess
married.
Well, I think they maybe liked each other at first.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like it was like a publicity marriage or something. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, maybe.
I think they had a kid, and I think they were on track to get married anyway.
Well, they were married.
Yeah, they were married.
Oh, before they got married.
I also went down a rabbit hole of that the other night. It's been a journey for me reading about Italian influencers and rappers. I was like, who knew?
Honestly, it's a whole different world.
It is a whole different world. It's really interesting, actually. And I do, like, why? I mean, we know when this happens with, this does happen from time to time with influencers or celebrities, when they say something's going to get handed over and it doesn't, right? And people do check on it. But I also feel like there's usually a little bit more grace for like how that at least in the US, like how that money gets to the place. I don't know. Well, and I don't know if that's happening here.
So here's like, I feel like there are some parts to this. So like her influencer fee was €1 million, and she was going to get €1 million no matter how much of the actual proceeds from these cakes was going to the charity.
Like she wasn't getting,
like she does not have any, to my mind, to my brilliant legal mind, I feel like she doesn't have any culpability because she doesn't benefit from the fraud.
Yeah.
the company that sells the
suffers
cakes
from the fraud. Yeah,
still has to pay her €1 million.
Yeah.
So they benefit from the fraud by not forking over the rest of this money to this hospital.
Yeah.
So like, what is she doing in court? Like,
yeah, that's why I'm wondering. Like, why is the Italian court? I mean,
like,
are they saying that she's
like they're saying she's going to go to prison? Maybe.
Yeah.
But I was like, what is she going to prison for?
Insane. Like the Panettone people, Paul Panettone or whatever, should be going to prison.
I will say, I don't think it's the Panettone brand or like.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to slander the Panettone brand. You're right.
Oh, these it's Pandoro, I think.
Pandoro. These are off-brand. Sure. This is like the...
It's an off-brand one, yeah.
The Sam's Club brand Panettone cakes.
But like,
which honestly
so many.
is like the worst of all the Christmas cakes. So like...
You know what makes it good? Here's the trick. Stephanie might remember this. You fry it in a pan with butter.
Oh, that sounds good.
Delicious.
That's what our mom does. Yeah. And like that's the only way I like to eat it.
Yeah. Otherwise it's weird and gross. But like
it's a little dry.
It's like dry, and it has those like gelatinous like little flecks in it.
Yeah.
Like, chewy.
Which are an Italian thing. Because I remember getting cookies in Italy, and they would come with those sometimes. And we just called them...
Like, what is that stuff?
I think we didn't know, because we didn't speak Italian. So I think we called them, like, unicorn cookies or something, because they're all different colors. But, like, I don't know what they were.
Yeah. Just
Cloud Dancer cookies.
Cloud Dancer cookies.
Yeah. Slather it in some Cloud Dancer butter and fry it up.
Absolutely.
It's a real lesson in...
I wouldn't
butter
even
makes
been
everything
happy
better.
with butter yellow would have made more sense for the
yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen for 2026. Hopefully, we never see butter yellow again.
Yeah, Rachel's done. I literally was like making some branding stuff, and I was started to put some yellow in there, and I'm like, I can't do the butter yellow. Rachel will hate this. So, like,
I mean, it has to have its place, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
yes,
we can't.
yes.
Everything can't just be butter yellow. Like,
yeah, it's true. But yeah, so I honestly don't. Is she just in trouble for representing something that turned out to be fraud?
And
or is she in trouble
that's
for
not fair?
Yeah, I feel like she's in trouble for being a successful woman. Like we're seeing Martha Stewart. Like
I totally agree. She's like the Amanda Knox of cake.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Italian justice system is not fair to women, is what I have to say.
I think that's true. Yeah.
I think we've seen evidence of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think, but speaking of lawyers, anything else you want to say about Chiara Ferragni?
I feel like it's a sexist witch hunt, but...
I think it probably is, too. She's a very successful woman who made her fortune in a very feminine world, you know? She didn't... Which is interesting, because usually you'd think that people would, men wouldn't feel so threatened by that. You'd think that they'd be like, oh, well, she has her thing that isn't ours.
Men are threatened by everything.
They're threatened by everything. Men are so bad.
Yeah, have you seen the Diddy documentary on Netflix yet?
I have not.
Can't
Stephanie,
yeah.
Many people were threatened by Diddy.
Yeah.
Men, women, underage people.
He felt so threatened because he's ultimately just kind of a loser and like doesn't have the talent, doesn't have the looks, and he was jealous of everyone and wanted to take them all down. And I feel like that's kind of happening with this poor woman. But
it's possible. It's very
possible. Know.
Right? I don't think that she meant to defraud this charity, although I do think that I remember in my small bit of research that I did on this is that this is not the first time that this has happened to her. That, she's gotten involved with a charity collaboration and things have gone awry.
She's got to start. Someone's got to start following up.
Someone has got to start vetting this stuff.
So she has recently parted ways with her management, which I think is a good choice.
Yes.
And maybe things will go a little bit more smoothly for her in the future, but she'll be really clawing her way back up. It basically is like Martha Stewart, having to come back from all the scandal, and we just hope that she has some of the stuff that Martha Stewart has in her and she comes back even stronger. I would suggest calling Snoop Dogg first thing. And just,
who's the Italian equivalent of Snoop Dogg?
Or y'all can do lighter commercials together and be like, great for lighting candles and other things. And
we
become besties. Yes.
That would be hilarious.
If she's still looking for new management or representation, we're available.
And we would do a great job. We would definitely follow up with all of the charities and be like,
we'd read all the fine print.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you are this cake company, how are you going to write this stuff off on your taxes if you don't actually
like prove
that you have donated the funds? It's like you have to get a letter from the charity in America. You have to get documentation from the charity that you have donated X amount before you're able to like write it off on your taxes. I don't even know if they have taxes in Italy. It really, the last time that I was there, Berlusconi was president, it seemed pretty lawless, but I'm assuming things have improved.
I feel like there are taxes.
I'm sure there are taxes.
I'm sure there are taxes,
right?
Yeah. How else do they keep up all of their cities?
I don't know. I think that just like fashion. I just imagine that
Prada.
Prada is running the show.
Yeah, Prada is just giving all the money to like Rome and Parthenon and
absolutely.
Yeah. But,
Gucci's like, we'll take care of it. We have a horse bit loafer for every occasion.
That is interesting because I remember, we don't need to get into this right now, but I remember like they're having a class or sitting in on a class that was like, oh, Italy's main export used to be art and it's not anymore. And what does it mean to make an Italian artist today? Well, it's like, well, their main export is fashion now. So that's a different
Which is art.
Yeah.
You're saying that's not art?
No, I'm saying the teacher and the professor didn't say that. Yeah.
No,
the professor, they're talking about fine art, like
I know
sculpture,
you're not.
paintings,
I know you're not saying that. I know it was the professor.
But yeah,
that's not.
So hopefully Chiara is fine. And
I think she'll be fine. I don't think she'll go to prison over cake.
Surprised.
Although Italian people do take cake very seriously.
They take food very seriously. That's true.
So, especially Christmas cake, I feel like there's like a religious component to this that is. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
that's true. It's so Catholic there. Like, what about forgiveness? What about donating to the church and moving on?
She's a woman.
Yeah.
So.
And she can't just be like, I went to confession, guys. Like, let it go. I don't think.
Well, she did say that she would donate her influencer fee, like, in lieu of whatever was happening with the cake money. She was going to donate her influencer fee.
Oh, well, that's nice.
To that hospital or possibly a different charity. Maybe that charity's fucked up. We don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't work there.
Who knows? Who knows?
Knows?
And things also just happen really, really slowly in Italy. It's possible it just was still in the pipeline like 3 years later. And
that's true. That check could be in the mail.
Yeah.
Has anybody checked?
Has anyone looked at? Someone has this check like at the bottom of their mail pile, and they don't know, and they've ruined Chiara's lives.
Yeah. Oh, poor Chiara.
Along with the rest of the taxes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
People are getting fined for not paying their taxes, and they're like, check the mail. I mean, that's happened to me in the U.S. before, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. So all the best.
All the best.
Yeah, all the best to her.
To Chiara and to Italy and to that hospital and to
all the cake. Yeah.
To the cake. I mean, if anything, it's just like maybe we need more options for Italian Christmas cakes, and maybe there's a better one.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to talk to some Italians about what their traditions are, and is there one that we can market and actually give them
and actually make some money for charity.
Yeah. We can help out. We'll help Chiara out. It's fine.
You can pay us in cake.
We'll eat half of it and give the rest away. But,
free Chiara, yes.
Yeah.
Free Chiara.
But like Chiara, for anni. Yeah, okay.
I'm American. I can't.
We're doing our best. Don't come for us, Italians.
Look, you know us. We know that we can't do this. We've tried, and we can't.
We've tried so hard.
We're defending you.
We love you. We love you, Italy.
We love you.
We love you. We love a soft G.
We just can't do it. My name's Gretchen. There's too many.
Just...
I will say, when I live in Italy, literally no Italian could say my name. No one.
Really?
They'd be like, Jasmine, Graziella. Like, yeah, they just make something up.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Jasmine. Jasmine with a G.
Yeah. They would just make up names that start with G, and no one could say my. Like, it was so really funny. Like, and it'd be, I'm like, no, guys. Or like, Gabriella, and I'm like, no. And you just hear G and make something up. Like,
it's fine as long as you get the G.
Yeah. Like, it's fine. I'm here abroad. It's not like we're gonna see each other again, but so all right. So other lawyer things. All's fair.
Lawyer.
Oh my god.
So worst reviewed TV show ever, probably. Like
However.
0%.
Guys, I have to take a swerve. I watched a lot of this show yesterday. It's very fresh. I had such a good time watching it, and I think that, like, I didn't understand what people were talking about when they were like, well, it's camp, and, like, I was like, you are wrong. You can't just, like, say that something is camp when it's just bad. But I think that what they mean is that taken as a whole, as an entire season of television, I would support that argument, because here's what happened. Is it like in one episode he was doing like Empire, and then in another episode he was doing Nip Tuck, and then in another episode he was doing, like, he was kind of like bouncing around genres. There was a lot of 911 in there. Like, this was my mistake. I thought I was like walking into American Horror Story, but I got 911. And once I kind of like got my bearings with how quickly like the tone and everything was going to shift, the bad writing didn't bother me as much. And everything kind of just like got a lot better. I did have quite a few beverages while I was watching over the course of like 4 episodes, but I was having a great time. And I love 911. And so that's my take. It might be the worst show on television, but I really believe that it's okay to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I think I watched all the episodes, I'm pretty sure.
So the one that I watched last, was that the last episode?
No, I think there's like 5 episodes or 6.
How many did I watch?
So there was, have you seen the part where Carrington Lane, who is Sarah Paulson's character, is at is at Alora's ex-husband's house, the blonde guy's house?
No, but I have a lot of thoughts about that plot line.
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there for sure.
There's a lot to unpack there, especially like, I don't know, like, this is my thing about Ryan Murphy, is that like, it never occurred to me that Ryan Murphy was interested in the goings on of like female friendships at all whatsoever, and I still don't think that he is, so I'm so confused at why he chose this subject matter.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, and the writing between the women is some of the most difficult to like actually, listen to.
So bad, and which makes me think it must actually be on purpose. Like,
do you think so? Because it doesn't sound like real female conversations. Like, I'm not as caught up as you guys, which we talked about before getting on, but I feel like what I'm remembering from it is it felt almost like AI derived or something, like not like quite right. Like the conversations between the women. I don't know.
And I think that what was happening there is that he was trying to do a send up of like all of these types of shows, and maybe the actresses were actually just a little bit too good for the material, except for Kim K. But like, Glenn Close and Niecy Nash and a lot of these other, like all the guest stars, Jennifer Jason Leigh, like these are like Academy Award winning actresses. So like, I do think that he was trying to do something. Maybe it wasn't completely like coming through. But that's go ahead.
No, I just feel like the energy is almost there. It's like you can see the vision a little bit, But then so much time and thought went into the visuals, which are insane. Like that office is crazy. It's literally like a vagina. That office you walk through, like
it's
cervix.
A lot of hallways.
Yeah,
a vagina. I didn't
like
think about that.
The hallway is like a cervix. You know, I don't know, but like,
whoa,
yeah.
I think you're right.
Or vagina. I don't know.
I think you are
I'm
too.
getting my terms mixed up, but like, and then like, there's also so much going on, like clothes wise, and like that library with all the books. That's just like a round room, and like
I love that room.
literally. I mean, I know it's like probably a occupational hazard of mine, but I was trying to figure out the layout of this office. I'm like, this makes no sense. Where did they have this office? How is it laid out? Why is there a big lobby down here and then like no, and it's just like open space and no lobby basically, but like just everything's upstairs. And I was and then like, why is Kim K coming down this way when she should be going up the stairs? I was so confused. Like, that's a side point. But like, I
actually have an architecture question
Yeah.
for you, and this is a spoiler for this episode, but oh my god, I can't even believe that I'm about to say. When Elizabeth Berkley defenestrated herself off the side of this office building, if you have an office building that's that high up, they have like safety rails,
Yeah.
right? Like you wouldn't be
Yes.
able to.
Yes, it's really hard. Like you
there
can
are
do it, but
codes.
you could do it, but she couldn't have done it so quickly.
Right, she did
know?
it really fast.
Yeah,
It was almost
yeah.
like she walked off a plank or something.
And also-
She just like hopped
she's
right up
gone.
there and was like, "Boop."
Also, are there that many high buildings in Los Angeles? Like, not really. This has to be a very
guess there are a
specific
few.
building. Yeah, there are some, but like they're all downtown. If this office is downtown Los Angeles, I'm shocked personally because no one wants to be there. They might be like in like what's that area like next to Beverly Hills? Like I don't know, but like Brentwood area.
Maybe
but,
they're
yeah.
where all of the like the talent agencies and like the studio offices
Studio
and stuff
City.
are.
It could be in Studio City, yeah. But it's just, it was weird. I was like, that was very fast for the amount of things that would be in the way. Like they make it pretty hard to do that. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a concern. Also, like that whole episode was like a concern. Like
Yes.
I was like, there's a lot of things. Like first of all, she came in and she was like, what did she say that was like so funny? She was like talking about the documents that you need, the formation documents, and then which is not a thing, and then they made her the key officer, which is not a thing. I was like, these attorneys would know. And then Niecy Nash just like leafed through like a bunch of papers and was like, well, it's all here in the discovery document.
Yeah. It's like, it's all here and you're the owner of everything and you owe these people all this stuff. And it's
Which
like,
is not true. Like, first
Yeah.
of all, there is a thing called bankruptcy, and like, I just
It's
don't
there for a
understand, like,
reason. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, she literally didn't have a problem. Like, and then she killed herself.
I know.
They-
And
They should have been more reassuring.
It was not that bad. Like I felt like the level of problem she came in with was not that bad.
Right? Like, unpaid
Again,
payroll
everyone,
taxes?
yeah. Like everyone has their own way of interpreting things. But like if you're trying to build up something, and maybe she was just fed up, whatever. But like also that beginning scene where they're showing her like in her like chemistry lab, and he's just like hanging out there, and she's like, it worked, and then they just like hug like that, like. I was like,
really-
what fucking dude
really
is
like
with
that.
you at the chemistry lab? Yeah.
It works.
Like, what dude is with you in the chemistry lab? Yeah.
It worked. Listen.
Yeah.
Ryan
I know
Murphy,
we're in a land, we're in
Red
TV land,
Frankenstein.
but it's just funny. Like, yeah. But,
They need a
Yeah.
science consultant in there. Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
think they spent all
They
their
need a
money
law
on.
consultant.
They need a lot of
An
consultants.
architecture consultant. Yeah.
What are
Well, no,
formation documents and key officers?
Also, wasn't Kim Kardashian like studying to be a lawyer at this time? Like, why didn't she speak up? But she did fail her bar
Wow.
exams. So.
She failed the bar exam more than once, so
Yeah, but
because she was making this
She's spread
show
really
and she
thin. Yeah.
she's got to quit
she
some
was
stuff.
spread really thin.
I feel like also they just spent all their budget on clothes. So
Probably.
There's a lot of clothes. Or
Yeah.
do you think, though, that they spend the money on it? Or do you think that Valentino is like, have everybody carry the same white Valentino purse?
Maybe.
So that we can sell these white Valentino purses. Everybody has this purse. I'm like, you're not all going to have that purse.
That would be weird if they went shopping and like got a purse. I know that Kim Kardashian also said that like a lot of the clothes are her personal ones that she wears.
That's nice. She was wearing a lot of Balenciaga, which I know she loves.
And also insane office wear. Like I think we mentioned this before, but her butt just out, like in a thong.
I really liked that.
I know. It was like I liked it, but I was like, is this gonna actually fly? Like with a judge? Like right
Don't
there?
you feel like they threw
And
in
she was,
a
like,
couple things like that for the significant others with the women who were supposedly watching the show? Like,
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so the husbands are like, ooh, I'll stick around.
There's a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's boobs are out. And
Men are very simple. It's funny.
They really are.
I
asked my husband about the Sydney Sweeney scandals, and it just always comes down to boobs for him, and he's like, that's all it's about, who cares? And I'm like, I wish my brain was as simple as yours.
I don't know. I think that Sydney Sweeney, of all the scandals of the week, Sydney Sweeney and her new like Fox News anchor look,
haircut,
is my favorite thing in the world. I think it's so funny. I think more now.
Oh my god.
Now more than ever, like she knows exactly what she's doing, and she's trolling all of
100%.
us. And I've come all the way back around. I love it. I think it's brilliant.
I do too. I thought it looked festive. I was like, it looks Christmassy. I'm excited too about this new movie. I think it might be
a wig.
Well, someone said that, and then her hairdresser got really mad, apparently.
Sorry. Well, I'm excited about the Housemaid movie because I've read the books, and
cool.
I
love Amanda Seyfried, too.
So easy to read, and like just like you can read them all in a week, and it was like a really good series. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to the book or the movie coming out. Sorry, I can't talk. But anyway, men are simple-minded about certain things. Don't come for us, men. We're not dissing you. We're saying we wish. That's all we focus on.
I'm curious of what you guys think about this, because this is a side note, and we'll come back to our scandals, but maybe this is a scandal in itself. I did hear somewhere that like a girl like asked her guy friend like, why would you like your ex's stories? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, and he was like, oh, I'm just like, oh, cool, you look great. Like, you go, girl. Like, whatever.
Go, girl.
And she's like, it's not because you're still in love with her. Like, it's not like, and women are always like, there's a reason that he's doing that. Like, he's like in love with me still. And he's just like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like, you look nice. Like.
I think that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
It is sweet,
really
but
nice.
like, it's just funny how women are like, oh my god, he's still in love with me. Like,
I feel like it would be so over. Like, it totally depends on the situation. Like, if you're in a situation where like your ex could potentially like still have a shot and they're liking your stories, that's different than like
than like 5 years ago or something.
Your ex from 5 years ago, and like you're both with other people now, and they just like your story. Like, I do feel like that's
very sweet. Yeah.
Is like a sweet thing.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I never like anybody's stories unless they're like very close friends of mine. Like,
that's
somebody
true.
who I don't talk to, I would never like their stories, because like
once
that
in a while
does seem like a little bit too much.
I was gonna say I do once in a while, and I did like somebody's Spotify Wrapped list last night, who I haven't talked to in like years, because it reminded me of mine, and I was like, oh, like kindred spirits, but like I'll probably never talk to this person again.
Yeah, so. Once in a while I will, if it's like a really good story. If it makes me laugh, like I'll like it. But,
if I like, if I actually laugh out loud, I'll like it.
Yeah,
because I'm like, that deserves it.
I feel like it's too like. They're correct in pinging that like that is an intimate thing, like more so than liking a post. It's very intimate to like a story.
Yeah, because everyone knows those are short term, so you gotta.
And also, nobody else can see it. Like, no one else
it's just for
can
you.
See. Yeah, it's just for that person, which is like...
Yeah.
So, I can understand why women, like, get a little bit flustered if their ex were, like, liking their stories, but...
True. Yeah. But
and of course, men are just like their brains are empty, and they're just like, oh my god, cool story.
But we're like, what does this mean? Okay. Anyways, though, so all's fair. Very. I don't know, guys. I just can't like wrap my head around what it's supposed to be about. And like,
well, it's been renewed for season 2, so I guess we'll just find out.
It hasn't been renewed or what?
That's hilarious.
I didn't realize that it is produced by Kris Jenner, so it's part of the machinery of the Kardashians, which is interesting. I think that maybe it will turn out to be an interesting project, but I don't know, because I think it is one of these things that you have to judge it as a whole. So I'm going to wait and try to waive judgment until I've seen the entire season. But also, you know, however many episodes in, I do think that Teyana Taylor is still vastly underserved.
Oh, she's still being vastly underserved, I can tell you.
Although she looks amazing.
Yeah, she does.
And, like, I can't believe how quickly they bailed out of that storyline where there was, like, going to be a conflict between her and Kim.
Oh, it's still there, kind of. Oh, and, like, no, they're friends. They're friends.
Like, she's like, I'm sorry that, like, I got pregnant with your husband's child. I hate him now, too. Yeah. And Kim was like, it's okay.
I know. She's like, it's all right.
That was so unrealistic. I was like, really?
I know.
Like, there I mean, there's a lot going on.
See, that's like I feel like that's a gay male dynamic where like
absolutely.
They can all be friends after they break up and they move on. Like they're like women, especially if like someone gets pregnant like that, they don't do that.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah. Again, it didn't feel like a real female interaction, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, and I feel like although this like does remind me a little bit of like some things that Kim might be working through herself, like all of this, you know, like having children with a crazy person who you no longer are married to, kind of stuff. Like some of it was ringing very, very true to me.
Yeah,
and the part where she said, "I cry on airplanes all the time," which I thought was just like so funny. Like they're doing a lot of breaking the fourth wall, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I liked that. I was like, I see what you're saying.
I also thought it was funny how, like, you know how there's that meme of, like, Kim Kardashian ugly crying that's, like, everywhere? Every time she cries, she just looks like, it's just, like, a single tear running down her face. And it's, like, obviously not real, you know, I don't think she could cry in command. But, like, it's like she's redeeming herself with, like...
she's like, look at my beautiful tear.
Yeah, my beautiful one glycerin tear.
So elegant.
Yeah.
Put that in post.
Make that a meme, guys.
I think the one episode of the Kardashians I've seen a few, but I remember like there was one episode where her sisters were just like making so much fun of her for being an ugly crier, and like and then she cried harder and like
I think the uglier the better, first of all.
Yeah.
But second of all, Kim K is not an ugly crier because she can't move her face enough to be an actual ugly crier.
I think this was like 10, 15 years ago where she might have been able to move her face.
Yeah, but...
I mean, now
no one should judge anyone's
not
crying face. Like, if someone's gonna cry, just let them cry.
It's like judging, like, their laugh. Like, don't ever, like, make fun of someone's laugh. That's awful.
Yeah, like it's better to judge a laugh.
No, because then they feel self-conscious laughing. No.
Oh.
I guess you can judge what they say. You can judge how they, like, treat other people. You can judge what they wear.
We can't judge a laugh.
No.
I'm trying to think of, like, a really funny laugh.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like, you can laugh at, you can like snicker about it to yourself, but don't ever tell them that, like, they have a bad laugh.
Sneeze? Can we judge people by a sneeze? Some people have a really weird sneeze.
Well, I think that people can control sneezes. I do think they can, because, like, we had to learn in ballet class, like, how to not sneeze.
Well, but once you do sneeze, you can't control what that sneeze sounds like.
Yeah, or no, it's not yawn, sorry, or sneeze, I guess, but, like, you weren't allowed to yawn. You said,
that's true.
Yeah, they said if you yawn, you swallow it, and you don't.
You just made me yawn and swallow.
Sorry, now I'm gonna.
But since we know that you know how to swallow the yawn,
yes,
not a problem.
But, yeah. Anyways, yes, Laura Grant's character is insane. I don't that storyline was crazy. Also, I watched that one scene twice because I was where she's like at Tiana Taylor's house and she's saying like, you know me, like you know what kind of tampons I get, and like
I had to watch that scene
ask?
Twice too.
And I was like, what is the question that she's trying to get to? Because like Tiana Taylor obviously gave a question that she wasn't expecting, because the question was, whose is it, or is it his? And she kept being like, ask the question. And I'm like, what question are we trying to get to here? Like, I was so confused.
So did Kim come into that conversation knowing that Tiana Taylor was pregnant, or was that?
No, that was news.
Okay, so she really wasn't doing the ask the question.
No, yeah, she was doing it like as though
she was doing it wrong.
She was doing it wrong, but like she was doing something. Like she was saying like, you know me so well. You know what would I do? Like that was like her whole thing. Like what would I do if I found out like my boyfriend or my husband was cheating on me? Like what would I do? And like she'd be like, he'd ask why or like whatever. And then she's like, ask the question. And then like Tiana was like, is it his? And she's like, what? And I was so confused.
And then she like put her hands over her belly in like the shape of a heart, the way that people do when they do like a birth announcement.
Yeah. There's a lot of belly holding in this show.
It was very on the nose.
For some mix, I know it's not the stomach, but for some mix that don't look pregnant, there's a lot of belly holding in this show.
Oh yeah, a lot of belly holding, a lot of pregnancy stuff, a lot going on.
I also think that, I will say it again, I think it was episode 4 or 5 that was the one about Carrington Lane. I think it must have been 5. I don't know actually, but whatever. The one where they focus on Sarah Paulson. I actually thought that was a good episode. I thought that was pretty good. The writing was better. I don't think you've gotten
there yet, but I love her wardrobe. I really feel like I would wear everything that she has been wearing this entire time.
Yeah, agreed. The most recent episode really just like turned me off though, because it was so like the language. I mean, like I'm not prudish about language, but like the level of like hurting each other that they were just doing was so
They've kind of been
awful.
doing it the entire time, though, right?
Like it's got like a peak.
It's
it got like a
mean.
peak level here. I know it's really mean. It got really far this time. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe I was just sensitive at the time. I don't know. Other scandals. Anything else about All's Fair before we talk about other reality TV scandals? This is not.
I mean, just that I'm excited for the conclusion. I can't wait to see how it ends. I have a lot of thoughts about that football player and that plot line.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to see what will happen with that, because Tiana Taylor still does not look pregnant, and it's been months.
She doesn't, and like the man has moved on apparently. So
yeah, he's not even interested. Well, you gotta keep watching, because I think I'm not even sure he knew at the time that she was pregnant, but like anyways,
I think that she said that he didn't. She was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have this baby by myself.
Yeah, I gotta
because
keep watching.
He's moved on to having sex worker, like buying beach houses for sex workers, which is like which is a choice.
Oh yeah, that storyline has not come back yet. I don't know what's happening.
Interesting. Like,
what is happening?
Were they together? Did they really like each other? Like,
I think he was just paying
she
her.
was just okay. So she was working, and somehow. Now I do feel like he probably should have just like paid her in cash, and she should have bought her own beach house.
Yeah.
Again, she's not an attorney, so who knows?
No one's an attorney here.
No one's an attorney. Great point. Great point.
Yeah, so I know, Rachel, you haven't watched. Maybe we'll get into it more later, but I also started Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I have not finished it. But
I started it.
Yeah, there's some high scandal, I would say.
Yeah, it starts out. So at the end of last season, right, they teased this big scandal with Jessie potentially cheating on her husband with Marciano.
A guy from Vanderpump House or something like that.
Yeah, the Vanderpump Villa. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like, and
so we pick right up.
They pick right up, like right right there, yeah. And then it comes out like at the end of last season, he like alleges that they like did it. And then at the beginning of this season, like she's confronted by Layla, and Jesse's like, "Yeah, we had an emotional affair, like we kissed, but we didn't do it." And and so then there's like a ton of scandal because then like her husband is really upset, and yeah, I don't know how much you guys want to go into it now, but
Well,
it's just like a scandalous first episode, and then two of the girls didn't come back, like
yeah.
Whitney.
So Whitney
and
did not come
Demi.
back.
Yeah, Whitney allegedly wanted a contract with where she got a scripted show
And
instead
tickets
of
to the
money.
Oscars.
So
And
funny.
yeah, tickets to the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
And then Demi,
Tickets
I'm
to the
not,
Oscars.
yeah, I'm not sure why. I forget why she didn't join. Maybe she wanted more money.
And Demi, I think they said that she wanted like 3 times what she was making or whatever. But
Yeah, I think her sense of self-importance is a bit high in this show. But yeah, so like there's this like all this drama in the first episode, and yeah, I'm excited to continue actually. I find it fascinating. I'm a little like appalled, but I'm like impressed. Like they seem to be savvy businesswomen. Like
they definitely
lots
are.
of conflicting emotions.
Except for Whitney.
Like,
Whitney. Oh,
well, Whitney is now, I think.
I will say Whitney looks great right now.
Yeah, she looks amazing. I didn't even recognize her.
Her hair looks great. She's like very fit right now, like strong.
And she's headed to Broadway, right?
She's headed to Broadway. I mean, what could be better?
Roxy
it's better
Hart?
than a scripted TV show.
Yeah.
I know.
I do love that she was like, I want a scripted TV show, but I will settle for Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So, you know, life is a negotiation, but apparently that it's gotten her all the way to Broadway, and we're proud of her.
Yeah.
She looks great.
I don't know if this is like super important for this particular role, but can she sing?
That's a good question. I don't know. And I feel like a lot of
she
Roxy
can dance.
Yeah.
She's playing Roxy Hart, right?
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think
like
that role. Sorry, what were you?
No, I feel like. Sorry, my dog is making a lot of weird motions. I feel like that role for some reason is always like the stunt role, right? And it's always people, and like I never know if they're gonna sing or not. So
yeah, it's like famously. Sometimes
you don't really have to be able to sing.
Can't sing.
Yeah, it's mostly talking. It's like talking.
It's mostly talking and dancing, and you know I mean, if she can carry a tune around in a backpack, she will probably be okay. So I'm excited. I think it's great. I love stunt casting, and I'm pro.
I think
we should go.
Yeah, I think we should go too.
I agree.
I mean, I love
totally
Chicago.
Yeah,
so it's like
I will totally go just to see. And then it does turn out that I kind of always had a bad vibe around Jesse's husband, and turns out he's probably a bad dude. Seems like he's a pretty bad dude. Yeah, but
he definitely seems like a bad dude. They all honestly seem like spoiled little punks, and
him especially though, because he was literally
Jen's
nothing.
husband especially, Dr. What's his face.
Oh yeah,
he's not a doctor yet. He might have dropped out. We don't know yet.
Oh yeah, Dr.
He dropped out to support her. I don't know. He probably
to support her influencing career,
which he didn't support initially. I think he probably failed out. But anyway,
it's possible.
Allegedly.
Jesse's husband. I can't remember his name, but
Jordan.
Jordan. That's right. No, Jordan. He's short.
Oh,
Jordan.
Jesse's
husband. He's short.
I guess I still don't know which wife is which.
Okay.
He's kind of forgettable. I only remember his name because I was literally just watching the episode and I was like, what is his name? What is his name? And someone said it and I was like, Jordan. So
I think you're mixing up Demi and Jesse again. So Demi is married to the older guy.
Yes. They look a lot alike.
Yeah.
So it's great that one of them's not on the show anymore.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so Demi's husband was tall. We won't see him again.
Yes. Correct. And then
he was like the dad that like made them all go to the driving range.
Yes,
Maybe.
that was Demi's husband, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So Jesse's husband is like a little bit shorter. He's was one of the Chippendales guys with Demi's
Okay.
husband,
Yep.
and he always like gave me
Oh
a bad
yeah.
vibe. And he was the guy that like she does everything. Like she has the hair thing, she does
Right.
TikToks,
She's a
and
go-getter.
she pays for
Yeah.
everything. He doesn't work, and then he also like didn't know how to watch the kids. Like he was nervous that she was leaving town, and so I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I mean, like,
That would
I mean,
make me so mad.
like
I'd be
we
like,
Being
like
a
what
white
are you
Mormon man.
doing?
yeah. Like I understand, like we all want a life where we our spouses do whatever, but like you have to take on some responsibility if you have children. Like I don't know what
Or
you're.
your spouse
Well,
is
not
gonna
if you're a
resent
white
that.
Mormon
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
Your
peak
job is
white
to just
male
tell
entitlement.
everybody else what to do.
apparently,
And he seems like he's
apparently.
probably good at that. So
Yeah. I
Yeah.
am.
And then he was all surprised when she kissed some other guy, and it's like,
So are they going to get divorced? Is this like I feel like we have
Probably.
not seen like a
Original.
major divorce.
Well, they're also kind of not
oh
Mormon
yeah.
anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they will get divorced.
So if they're not like really Mormon anymore, they can get
Yeah,
divorced
yeah.
and their children can still go to
Yeah.
heaven or whatever.
yes, which was
that's
discussed
good.
last time. Remember how they said,
Yeah. Like
it?
there's
That
like
was
a
horrifying.
binding to the like binding to your children and binding to the church. Like it's very
so if the dad like they all go where the dad goes. So if the dad leaves the church, then none of them are
And
going.
the
to
whole
this.
family goes to hell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
That's
fucked
fucked
it's
up.
a lot riding on one family member, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, seriously. I mean, not to
Yeah.
tell Mormons their business, but like if you're
you guys.
everyone should just like reevaluate their bylaws every few years and
Yeah.
see.
I agree.
like every 7 years, just reevaluate.
Just take a look.
It's every 7 years.
Because
Yeah,
like
it's just
every
funny.
7 years, like all your cells turn over. You know, I feel like that's like
Yeah.
a decade is a little too long. 5 years is a little too
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
You
7.
can time
yeah.
it with some like pretty auspicious planetary transits, and 7 years is like a good span for that.
Yeah,
There
I
you
think
go.
so.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, and yeah, it's like every 7 years is one of like the cycles, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's interesting. I don't know how far you've gotten, Stephanie, but I'm at the part. I won't spoil too much, but I'm at the part where Jordan has decided to have a barbecue in his backyard without Jesse
Okay.
and invited everyone.
Okay, I haven't seen this, but you can
And
spoil
Layla-
it for me.
Without
Layla
his
comes
wife.
in. Yes, and Layla comes in. She's like, "Have you rented this hourly from Jessie, your wife, who bought this house?"
I love that.
Because they're
Snap.
separated. A lot of male entitlement, I feel.
Gonna just
in this
venture a
show.
guess there.
Yeah.
Right?
but-
So I hope that they feel really, really self conscious about being on this show where like everyone in the world knows that their wives support them
yeah.
financially and that everyone
Literally.
thinks that they suck.
And
Hopefully they can
there's
do
this-
better.
Yeah, and there was this scene where Jordan was being awful to Jesse, and like I get it, he was hurt about like some like cheating, emotional affair, whatever, but the level like that he was going and calling her names and stuff, and just being like, just not even having a
Like
conversation,
a Ryan Murphy level of name calling.
not that
like an
far,
all's
but
fair.
almost,
Okay.
like it wasn't like that vile because he didn't grow up swearing or whatever, but like so who
Oh,
knows?
that's funny.
Yeah,
Oh, people
yeah.
that don't grow up swearing are very funny when they like
know.
let loose and try to be insulting.
I mean, you probably have to be like a little bit sharper if you can't swear, because like if I just say like it's so easy to be like fuck this, but I have to think of something else to say that isn't fuck this. It's hard. It's like
Yeah, you have to be
you know.
really creative.
yeah,
I don't know what
So-
I would say if I couldn't say fuck this.
yeah, right. Like there's no like it's difficult to make an equivalent, and then like by the time you're done thinking about what you would say, you've calmed down anyways. There's no like it's a good
Hopefully,
trick.
I mean, this is why
Maybe that's the
this
point.
is why guns shouldn't be kept in the house with domestic, abusers, because I feel like they can't use their
Yeah.
words sometimes and then go for the,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
most violent option.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Not to make it dark, but
Yeah, thanks,
It's pretty.
Steph. Thanks. All right. Merry Christmas, everyone. See you next time.
Happy December. We'll continue this conversation more as we continue to watch the show.
So here's what we know.
There's more to talk about. There's more to talk about the show, for sure. Yeah.
There's definitely more to talk about it. I'm going to watch it. I'm sure I will have some thoughts. I'm going to order my Christmas panettone, and I will be donating the requisite amount to charity.
Fry it in a pan with butter.
Oh, I
like cut it into a slice. Cut it into slices,
so
obviously.
Good. Yeah.
It's
It's
really
like
good.
making French toast, but without all the steps.
Without the eggs, just butter.
You don't need the eggs. You just need the butter.
Yeah,
you
don't need to dip it in eggs. Just
the
throw
cake
it
is already sweet. You know, it's a little sweet, so you got.
You don't even need anything on it. You just take it out with butter. It's like toast, and then on the stove. With butter.
Yeah. Is it like toast, or do you have to then eat it with a fork?
Oh, you could eat it like toast.
It depends. If it's hot, I sometimes eat it like a fork, but you can eat it like toast. Yeah.
You could probably sprinkle like powdered sugar if you wanted to get fancy.
What? Wow. That you could do that.
Well, that just occurred to me. I mean, you know, I've never done it, but
we can try
if you wanted to make a thing out of it.
Yeah,
we'll do a taste test.
We should do it this year.
Right, a panettone is big. We can try it in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Might be good with some cinnamon sugar or something.
I was going to say cinnamon might be good. Yeah. All right, well, thank you everyone for listening. We'll talk more
Give
about
us your panettone ideas.
We'll be following these scandals. We also have a lot more to talk about. We have
so much more to talk about. We have even more legal scandals to talk about.
Oh
so
yeah,
there's
more scandal to come. Might be Scandals Part 1. Who knows?
Yeah. Scandals Part 1.
The 12 Scandals of Christmas.
We're only on, what is it, December 4th or so?
Yeah.
We got time.
We have plenty more time to talk about scandals. We hope you'll join us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Make sure you know where your donations are going this season. Bye.
Yes.
Don't forget to track for your tax exemptions.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
God, tax season's coming. Bye.
Stop! He's such a doubter.